Okay, we're live. Oh my goodness. Hello. How are you today? Are you excited that you're able to watch my stream today and it's not dead in the middle of the night so you have to set an alarm to wake up to watch? I'm glad today will hopefully be a little bit easier for you. Hello.
Just one small girl who's gone astray has caused... We cannot let this stand. You must do all... Now ask around to see what information...
Good. I'm glad it's a much better time. I assumed so. I think I'll probably keep the Sunday time slot. Just to be more accommodating. Also, after last stream, I found it, like I really wanted to continue playing the game.
Flane's gone missing.
Ready? Hello.
If it were an ordinary kid,
welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Something by now. I don't like this.
I bet Flane ran away. She couldn't stand being held back by Seth any longer. I can empathize. I know what it's like to have an overbearing big brother.
My apartment's okay, but sometimes, especially on the weekends, like there's someone here doing some kind of work. And like the landlord doesn't always tell us.
Survey the entire monastery. Perhaps we must seek out personal recounts.
Yes, I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks folks for tuning in. Holst reference, was I ignoring the dialogue? Oh, so true. So true. This is back when everyone thought Holst was like a femme twink.
There is no sign, whatever has happened.
And that ended up certainly not being the case.
Hello?
You're welcome. That was the intention of the stream, was to make sure people who would normally be asleep when I do it on weekdays would be able to attend.
For her sake, I suggest who benefits.
So I'm glad you guys could make it.
Let's gather all the information. I have a favor to ask.
Could you imagine? Like, let's just sit down for tea. I know that this is so stressful, but let's just have a seat. Let's talk about us, you know? I feel like in the time,
Where could I hear... But
by the time I'm done streaming, it'll be dark outside and then I'll lose the natural lighting. I might have to get up at some point and close my curtains so that I'm not sitting in the dark.
If Flane were taken hostage, perhaps this is not a kidnapping at all. Do you suppose she could have simply run away? What could it...
No. Ugh, I wonder why they would abduct the dragon girl. That just seems so crazy.
Flane were... Indeed.
We are inclusive here at the sylphiemk channel. It feels kind of odd to say my channel name out loud because I don't... because I don't normally.
I've only ever spoken to Flane. She always seems so naive about the ways of the world. I'm worried about her.
Oh my goodness. Not a necessarily an appropriate question to be asking you, student.
This is hardly the time for teasing, you know.
Oh my god, he loves her. He loves her. He's in love with her. I wonder if I have another support rank with Lorenz. That seems like it would be a little too fast. No, I don't. I feel like that chapter would be really complicated if I have him in the party and then I don't use him. Oh. Not me breaking my Apple Watch on my desk. It's something I made up as a kid. When I was making my first email address. It's like a misspelling of Sylphiemon, the Digimon from Digimon Adventure 02. And then I changed my channel name at some point this year. I don't remember when I did that. Because I had a different channel name that I made up. But then I was like, actually, I'd rather use this thing that I made up when I was a child.
Flane was child.
Yes, this was like my Christmas gift to myself last year.
Shamir, before she was.
And a lot of people ask if it was worth it, and I'm of mixed opinions.
Hey, Professor, I saw her running off.
I think it's like kind of a luxury, but you certainly do not need it.
Oh, yes.
But I like having a watch, so that's like, I guess, the best part of it.
He was just like the rumors say. All cup. You don't think he has something to do with Flame's disappearance,
Excuse me.
do you?
Lore. Was that a fascinating story? Have I endeared you to myself? This evil man.
Something the matter?
I don't remember disliking him this much initially playing, but now I'm like,
That you are a bit suspicious of me. Might I ask your reasons? It has been 2 decades since I last knew Gerald, yet he looks nearly identical.
I don't trust him.
Memory of him. It is only natural to be curious, don't you think? I assure you.
evil. But yeah, also my dad is immortal. And what about it? Just because you're not? I hate jealous people.
Flame was, you know, whether the rumors are huh?
Oh, no. That's okay, Annette. Sorry. Sorry for misleading you. I don't actually want you on my team.
I can't believe Flame. Oh, are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and. I can't. Oh, Alois.
Do I have to give him something? Oh.
Thanks, Professor.
Who? He's literally a child. Who gave that to him?
Hello. I can only imagine how I was when I think.
Yeah, the old men are...
If Flame had
Suspect.
been taken, there would be no point. That's only.
I'm assuming this is where we go explore.
Young Flame's.
Oh, great camera angle. So, Slay.
This might be
How was everybody's
before
week?
Flame was lured away by anyone.
Mine was pretty uneventful. Mostly just streaming. Spending time with pals. I do have dinner plans tonight though, which is exciting.
Greetings, Professor. There is a masked individual who has been going into town every evening. You see? Nothing gets past this guard. I doubt it has anything to do with Flame's disappearance, but...
Honestly, I love that he won Choose Your Legend. Is that what it's called in Heroes? I don't play that game because I really don't like it, but
Where do I start?
I'm glad that he got some positive attention.
Interesting. Flame? No, I haven't. I just recently learned if it was a particularly rare cred. Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh my gosh, but he's lightly accusing Hanneman of kidnapping Flame. A little.
To think that Flame, I haven't much to, but I also.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna play next. I finished Lost Judgment yesterday, and the ending was good. I think I am gonna make a video about it though.
I was somewhere else. I understand that, but that hardly links me to Flame.
Yeah, I think we should leave Shamir alone. Like, obviously she didn't do it. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna play next. I started playing Fire Emblem 7, the Blazing Blade. I think that's what that one is called. I'm like two-thirds ish of the way through, and then I took a little bit of a break. But I want to finish it, and hopefully talk about it.
There's something. It couldn't hurt to at this hour.
So we're just chasing a gossip mill. That seems to be what's happening.
Suggest that Flame might have eloped. Insensitive.
Professor! The monastery has been turned up. It's a yearly trip at any rate.
And then yeah, I also started or like I did the download for Final Fantasy 16, and I want to start playing that as well. I held off for a little bit because I heard that that game was like melting people's PS5s. Not melting, but it was causing people issues with their consoles.
The greenhouse. I did not think of that.
Yeah, FE7 is good. I am enjoying it so far. And like the pacing isn't bad. I feel like we're really moving, which is nice. I appreciate that. I think I'm on chapter 17, which is like a nighttime chapter. And I literally did the whole thing and then accidentally placed Lynn in a bad spot and then died at the end. So that was really fun. I love it when I have to redo a chapter. That doesn't set me back at all.
See.
So that's where I'm at in that game, and I'm interested to see where it goes with Nils and Ninian's storylines.
Hey there, what? Me? Oh, well, I was too scared.
Yeah, did you find her body in the pond? Is that what we're asking?
What? Who would suspect me? Flame's crest.
And yeah, like, oh, I haven't been going into the abyss and talking to our students down there.
Hear about Flame. Some of the lower what? What would make you suspect him? I see.
I forgot what I was saying. Intermediate axe tournament. Time for my girl to shine.
Failure is not an option.
Incredible. Incredible. She's about to hurt some people's feelings. Oh, I remember what I was saying. I want to play all of the Fire Emblem games eventually. So right now FE7 is what I'm playing.
Your defeat was inevitable.
True. I do like that it's different though. Like I have an appreciation for old Fire Emblem. I feel like the stakes are a lot higher, especially because you can't reverse turn order. So like if you do get really lucky in a map, or if you are playing quite intelligently, I feel like it's to an extent more gratifying. I probably should have used both, but she's fine.
Was inevitable.
Oh my god, she's so good. Oh, and I'll give her the Steel Axe Plus. $60 uses. Oh my gosh, Edelgard is about to ruin some lives.
Impressive. Nice work.
Weird that you wanted to give that letter to a child, but go off, I guess. Not my business, except for the fact that I did it for you.
I've served him, but after search, it makes there a frac.
Professor, I have looked everywhere. Not yes. May the god.
Yeah, I definitely think that there are pros and cons to the customizability. Like, you can definitely play around a lot more in the newer games, which I think is fun. But I kind of hope in the next game
Dear God, please.
that they give people like restricted classes. Like, it's kind of fun in Awakening to see kind of what the best thing you can do for a given character is based on like the skill set that they're assigned at the beginning. I think that's quite fun.
This one? You're all.
Who can't even read? Byleth?
This one?
I mean, Byleth can't read, but also... I guess it doesn't make a huge difference which statue I pick.
You're all set. See you again soon.
Yeah, that's fair. FE7, I'm liking it a lot so far. I've also played a really big chunk of like the Sacred Stones and Path of Radiance, and I quite enjoyed both of those games. I just wish I finished them instead of like falling off. I think Sacred Stones I probably played about half because I don't think I made it. I either made it like to the Ephraim stuff or right before. And then Path of Radiance, there's like a very challenging map where you have to do 4 battles in a row, if I remember right. And I didn't even start that map. I think I was on break from school or something, and then I just stopped.
Reflecting on it now,
You have Path of Radiance?
she appears young.
You have Path of Radiance? Wow. That is a valuable collector's item.
Surprisingly naive. Yeah, I'm actually.
Oh no, sorry, Lizithia. I don't want you. The only person I want is Lorenz, which is not a sentiment I ever thought I'd really be espousing.
We do not. I am. Well, hopefully I can lay your suspicions to her. I was once a nut. If Ingrid believes she, Annette is.
I know he has a reason to not outwardly be a father, but is it not kind of silly? Is it not kind of stupid? You have both? Wow.
She was carrying something. I'm not close.
They could make you a lot of money someday.
What's that? She was carrying something. A mask of some sort.
Yes, it is Serene's Forest, Serenus Forest, something like that. Very wild. Yeah, that's so exciting. The collector in me jumped. Oh, also, I made a YouTube short like a really long time ago about trying to win a bid on eBay for the collector's edition of Three Houses. And then I ended up just buying one. So I have it now. And then I re-gifted the copy that, not re-gifted, I gifted the copy that I already have to somebody else. But I have the collector's edition. And so much of the stuff was still in the plastic too. The box wasn't in perfect condition, which was a little unfortunate. But it was very cool. Did I see Manuela and just ignore her? Oh, wait, no, she's gone, right? She's elsewhere. She's in the basement. No one can teach me flying. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, it was very thrilling, and it was like a reasonable price. I didn't pay an arm and a leg to get it, which is also good.
Manuel, Yuritsa.
Did I read Manuela's supports? Like just in my life? Because I've seen a lot of her supports. Especially in Three Hopes, I've seen a lot of them. I really tried to get her and Geralt, their support rankings up. Oh my gosh, yeah, you are a little alone when it comes to liking Manuela. I think she's a fine character. I'd rather she be in the game than not. But I think I'm just so into the children, not the children characters, like the student characters, that I don't really care too much about the adults. And I feel like I'm not supposed to do this, right? I'm not supposed to talk to her, or I'm not supposed to interact with this. Yeah, no, so we are gonna skip that. Oh, and there's, okay. We're gonna try and get through these supports kind of quick.
After all, I was only 4 years old when we first met.
From your perfect memory, Lady Edelgard.
Oh my goodness.
Nothing short
Oh my goodness.
of precision. Do go on.
Please don't mock me with such frivolous praise.
They're so full of drama, these two.
Forgive me. I suppose I must have been 6 at the time. I have no recollection of it. My earliest memory of you is of when you were injured. I recall being scolded most sternly by my father. You are Lady Edelgard's servant, he said. You must protect her with your life.
I had no idea. But House Vestra has served.
I think most people abandon Flayn.
Given that, I
don't think
I shouldn't be surprised.
I don't think they care that much, you know what I mean?
After that, I made certain to accompany you wherever you went. That is, until...
I feel like I need to also make like an overlay or something to
defected to the kingdom and took me with him.
okay, that's a little better.
That overcame me on that day defies
Just for like a better stream. I kind of don't love that I'm
lost all my limbs.
on the screen.
The city in a mad rush to rescue you. My father sent.
But I've been struggling to decide what I want to do for my own overlay. I've found some nice options on Canva, but
of course I was only 10.
they're not very me, you know what I mean?
I've never heard that story before. So there are things you've never told me.
It wasn't.
That's beside the point. If there's anything else you're keeping from me, please...
Respectfully, I decline.
Why?
Oh.
It's a
Speaking of your orders, there was a task you gave me earlier.
Oh my goodness.
Wait just a moment. I just...
Of course he's hiding stuff. He's murdering people for you, ma'am. That's his whole deal.
Well, this is... Lynn, go away. Ah, yes. The double line becomes a...
Now is exactly the... Come.
Politely inform her that my research is...
While your passion may be admirable, return to your hobby. The Empire requires you. You have an almost unparalleled intellect. In truth, you have talents that many, including myself...
Are you complimenting me?
Wow.
That alone deserves to be...
Oh my gosh, Hubert saying something nice? That's a little...
Let me finish.
Who would have thought?
I haven't an ounce of respect for the cause.
Oh, okay, there it is.
To waste your which changes frequently, I might add, with no rhyme. Learn to apply yourself to something constructive.
That sounds suspiciously as if you're not going to leave me alone. I just
my
want
God.
to live a life doing things that interest me. Is that so wrong?
Oh, that's cool. So there is a reward for helping her right away, hey?
That Her Highness will soon
I guess that makes sense.
I can't.
Pathetic.
Even though narratively it still happens at the end of the month regardless. Or maybe mechanically that is just what happens and you lose the month as like a resource. Who's to say?
What's going on, Hugh?
I watched you
Excuse
You yelled.
I know.
Oh.
I do it on purpose.
Stupid habit. If you value your life, you'll break it.
Hubert would just never understand. He's more of the assassin type.
Problem with me.
Kaspar's playing tennis, you know? The grunt really helps him get there.
If it was only your own idiotic life at stake, I wouldn't, but it's not. Your Suppose you were to shout on the bat. It is very likely the enemy could. And what if your allies are startled by your? This is not to mention the obvious fact.
You really think I only shout when it's complete?
Oh my
Whatever habits you
goodness.
develop in training, you will reproduce on the battlefield. Combat is tense and frantic. You will default to your training whether you mean to.
I don't know if I love the use of reproduce.
Hey, why don't you just shut up about it? I can control
Just a TBH. I'm very excited for this battle. Except I'm not. I'm very scared of the man. What's his name?
That settles that.
The Death Knight.
Don't even think about brawling.
Impressive,
I think that'll be kind of challenging, but
parties were at fault.
we'll see how it goes.
Your fellow noble.
Excuse me. Resolving conflicts among common folk is...
But it was more like instinct or something. I saw
Kaspar's not a noble. Kaspar's a hero.
You might be better served following...
He's the second son. He really doesn't care about being high class.
I always bear in mind that I am a noble and behave accordingly.
Yeah, we knew that about you.
Must help the unfortunate. That is my guiding principle.
Yeah, especially in this game, they really are at each other's throats, saying you're stupid, I'm gonna kill you, etc., etc. And then it's like, actually, they're kind of friends.
Simple as that.
This argument brought them closer together, and it's like, did it? I think it maybe drove a wedge between them.
Believe what you will.
I'm just saying what I'm seeing. You know what I mean?
To change your mind.
Maybe all of this noble stuff just isn't for me.
Oh, Kaspar, you'll get there someday. So much drama.
What? I didn't do anything.
No need to be defensive. I am not angry.
Oh, you definitely...
You did not do any... Look, just...
Can't...
I see that you are struggling.
Oh,
I just...
that gasp really hit.
You are always hiding in your room.
Oh my god.
It seems like something must be troubling you, for you to shut yourself away like that. If something is the matter, maybe I can help. But you need to tell me what it is first.
He just doesn't get it.
No thanks. I'm fine. See, I'm breathing out.
Do you not realize that life is passing you by? There is a whole world...
Oh my, this is uncomfortable.
Bernadetta, this is I beg you to take my hand. Otherwise, I...
What if I actually like being alone? Is that so hard to... Oh.
Oh my gosh, she beat him up?
I sprained my wrist.
Oh, no. No, you've done it.
Bernadetta, secretly the best combatant of the Black Eagles.
I do not wish to hurt you.
No, I'm done.
Maybe I should just come back later.
Oh my goodness, Bernadetta really got supports with everybody.
Bernadetta? It's just...
Painting! Just...
No need. I'll stay quiet if you want.
Just watching a girl have a mental breakdown 3 times. No big deal.
Sorry. Mad, aren't you?
Mad? I fantasize about shutting myself in my room. However, I wouldn't be able to perform my research.
Oh, Linhart wants to stay inside, and that's all he wants.
What? So you want to copy me, is that it? Well, I've got you figured out.
What? That's not...
She is unwell. Thank God she figures it out over the time skip and gets better.
Oh, hey, Bernadette.
Enemy!
Please help. I'm the one who came here for help.
Oh.
I'll just take care of it myself.
Yeah, literally, you're right. It's the exact same thing.
I can't believe I got all I do. Hey,
Fido!
you should try
Outside. Or maybe it's just...
Why wouldn't making friends is easy? I think it was the...
And she's ready to fight. She's ready to strike at any moment.
Hold on!
Petra called her prey in a previous support, but perhaps not.
Down. And here we are.
She is the predator.
It wasn't so bad, now was it? And what about this view? Gorgeous, right?
So this is what death is like. Didn't expect it to be so sudden. Come and claim me, sweet death. But first, let this evening sun wash clean my imperfects.
Hey, now don't...
Okay, that's kind of iconic.
Oh, it's pretty. Such a lovely view.
I'm living for the melodrama. Okay, yay. Now that's done. Could you imagine it's St. Sethlene Day? Leicester Alliance Founding Day. Yes, let's eat. Interesting combo. Oh, I forgot to visit the Ashen Wolves, but that's okay.
Our professor is...
What?
Yeah? It's a decent...
In light?
Lover, rivals to lovers.
My efforts were not in vain.
How long will this take?
Got it. Good to go.
Oh, and he's so close to getting the level up that I want him to have. We can get her into Trickster. Absolutely, we can do it. I might not get her faith up to B, but we can get her swords up. Lance uses just go by so fast. It's a little frustrating. Because I feel like I just bought him a new one. We're going to do everyone's favorite thing, which is a seminar. I love a seminar. Yeah, I can imagine that maddening will make you break weapons even faster because you're probably using combat arts practically on every single turn. Yeah, and it certainly doesn't help that
Practice yields results. I'm getting closer.
lances you use, or you go through lances the fastest. That's a little frustrating. We will instruct manually. I perhaps have an eyelash in my eye, but it's a-okay.
My.
Perfect. Now that he has heal, we can switch back to his original goal. And they're still fine. Yeah, I imagine doubling enemies is probably a wash. Like, you probably can't really do that in maddening, except for with, like, specific units. Like, maybe Petra and Felix have an easy time, but I imagine anybody else would probably struggle. Does she get a unique combat art with lances?
All right. Wow.
I don't remember.
May I be?
Sure, Petra, what's your question?
You have great.
Slay.
Chatterbox.
Yeah, I could probably do that. A New Game Plus maddening run. I might survive that.
What a splendid result.
Oh, is Vengeance the lance skill?
I must say.
Why did I think...
Is that so?
Oh, that's not her personal skill. She doesn't have Vengeance as a personal skill.
It's all because...
Because her personal skill compounds Vengeance and makes it better, right? Persecution Complex. Oh, yes. Grants her more attack when she's not at full HP. And I don't think I've started with her lance skill. Or maybe I have. Oh, she might actually already have Vengeance. I imagine maddening is a specific kind of fun. Thank you for watching my chicken video. I took it down. I thought it was too much, but I hope you enjoyed it. I guess I'll give her a lance too. Might as well. I feel like maddening would make me cry. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I probably need to get her to a certain point, and then she will slay. Oh, yeah, I would probably stream it. I don't think I would do maddening in private. Not for pleasure. Use it for content, of course. I feel like not a very useful battle, but I guess we'll do it for the quest rewards. Probably not even that worth it, but
I am grateful.
that's fair. I had 3 Houses burn out for a long time too. Just because I played it so many times consecutively in a row, and then I was like, I mean, considering how this run started, I'd probably really struggle on maddening. Because I did not slay initially.
I am Ferdinand von Ayer.
Put me in there.
I will prevail. That's my cue. I will get
Yeah, I struggled to like also play all of them back to back. Silver Snow definitely I was feeling it by that point. Especially because I don't like that route either. Just wasn't doing what I needed it to do. Oh, there's kind of a lot of them. Uh-oh. Yeah, Silver Snow was just a little bit, I guess, boring. It wasn't giving. Rhea should have been playable. That is very true. Like, there's no reason why she wasn't. Really. IMHO.
Winning's always nice.
Oh. Yeah, that's worse. Because, Silver Snow kind of sucks. It's not the worst. I guess it's just not very entertaining, you know? Crimson Flower is definitely more exciting, but it's too short, which is the main issue.
No one makes it past me. I'm just...
They have to participate in so much battling to get the better skills. And are the better skills even worth it? Or like the mastery skills, I mean. Yeah, Sedith becomes the de facto lord.
I've got many skills, you know.
Can you guys hear that someone is hammering something in my building? And doing it kind of loudly?
How sweet. One more success.
I guess the Iron Axe just must be slightly too much weight because she's slower than I need her to be. Oh, for Byleth, I would like them to be a Pegasus Knight.
This was beneath me. Thank you.
Yeah, I imagine hit plus 20 means a lot on maddening, especially. And then... Okay, Death Blow is the one that adds extra attack. Fiendish Blow is extra magic. What is Darting Blow? Is that extra speed? Extra avoid? Something along those lines. I love Byleth. I think Femme Byleth looks really good as a Pegasus Knight and performs quite well in that class. Even though Enlightened 1 is really cool as well. Five strength. So you're telling me that Dorothea really needs to pop off. Darting is speed. I'm so smart. I'm so smart.
Well done.
I owe you one.
Unexpected.
It's a good thing Petra won't automatically kill them because she's so strong. Because the axe kind of nerfs her.
You were wide open.
Oh my god, Caspar, pop off.
What a jump.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Look at her go. It'll be so much better on a Pegasus. IMHO, but it's a start. I could have just attacked, hey?
Well done.
Mass.
I won't go down so easily.
Oh my goodness, she is progressing so slowly.
I thought I was dead.
Back to the fray.
Birdie is not very fast either. Yeah, the first little bit was pretty brutal in terms of progression for my magic units. They were not slaying. They were not doing what I needed them to do. Especially because they run out of magic uses so quickly. Go off, Petra. Yeah, now all of my mages are doing a lot better, but the first couple chapters, things are looking pretty bleak.
Am I done yet?
I guess I could have just used Thoron.
I've got many skills, you know.
Yeah, it is kind of brutal. Like, Lysithea is by far the best mage unit. Don't have great unit feel. Bad vibes. Yeah, a lot of them aren't necessarily, like, fun. Like, Dorothea doesn't really stand out. Annette doesn't really stand out. I kind of want to do Rally Bot Annette Wyvern Lord. Like, that seems pretty nuts, TBH. But it's a very interesting build. I don't really use... Excuse me, I don't really use rallies too often when I play. I also haven't decided if Constance should be a Grimoire or if she should be a Dark Flyer. Dark Flyer is kind of cool, but I'm assuming Grimoire has its own perks as well.
I guess.
Ferdinand and Bernadetta can do that, and then I'll take her. she can do lance and bow, because now I'm really invested in vengeance. Bad vibes was a term that has come up from other FE tubers, how a unit may not be good, but is very fun to use. I get it. Like, I feel like there's a lot of units in Awakening that I really like that aren't, that don't stand out in any particular way. Like, I was really into Kellum my most recent run, even though he's not awesome. Like, he's not the best by any means. But he was very fun to use. I quite enjoyed it. Or like Noir. My build for Noir was not very great, but I also really enjoyed using her. No, girl, I don't want you to be a war cleric. Thank you so much for offering, though.
We will do a
Okay.
It is
Mortal enemies tending to horses together.
Grasped it. How lovely.
But still got room to grow.
Lynn, would we consider Lynn from FE7 a cool unit, but no bad unit feel? A fiend for using the underdogs. That's so true. Like, I do love... I don't play this game in a very strategic sense. Like, I love using all the students, even if they're not awesome. Like, Dorothea is staying on the team. Ignatz is staying on the team. They're not going anywhere. It will take some time. I feel like I need to eat a dinner with Edelgard.
Bernadette. You were following.
Yeah, Lynn is the one, hey.
Please don't hurt me.
I'm mad at her. She caused me to... She died right at the end of a chapter because I put her in a bad spot.
Is Her Highness saying she will...
Please, speak like the human that you are. I already said...
But yeah, Hector... Again, I'm playing FE7 for anybody who wasn't here when I started talking about that at the beginning of the stream. Hector's like pretty busted. And Eliwood, I'm really struggling with. I feel like he isn't doing any damage unless it's with the rapier. And then Lynn is struggling. Maybe I should just start using Mani Kadi or whatever that sword is called. Yeah, the crits are cool. And what more could you ever want?
You see, the sea. I can't swim. The sea.
Edelgard can't swim?
Once, maybe.
Oh.
I didn't know you.
I'm very, very afraid. Very, very scary.
Again, my shortcomings delight you. Everyone has fears as well as things they can't do. How many times must I?
Oh yeah, I forgot that FE7 is also kind of necessary. That you play the game twice. It is necessary that you play the game twice. Because I also want to play the Hector route. And sometimes it's very annoying because in my brain, and also narratively, Hector is treated like a lord. So there are times when I want to use him to either like seize the map objective. Actually, that's the main thing, is just seizing the map at the end. But obviously the game doesn't let you do that.
A routine matter.
Ah.
And
She really is all you ever think about, isn't she?
Look, I know.
Oh. Your Lynn was probably a beast if she was getting strength literally every single level.
nothing to do with swaying Lady Edelgard's sentiments. I am simply her humble servant.
Because I think also in FE7, if you have better strength, you have better constitution, which also positively impacts your speed.
It really doesn't doesn't look that way. I bet you'd follow
But the answer is...
Is that right? If 80 commanded you to find yourself a suitable wife...
Oh my gosh, Dorothea is trying to make him submissive and breedable.
It would benefit her in some...
It's easy to say that now, with no bridal party in sight.
I don't care what you believe. My only wish...
Their A rank ending together is really cool because they...
All other matters pale in comparison.
Hubie, pale in comparison.
The Hector stuff isn't important.
You've seen too many operas.
That's good to know. That means I can make the video sooner if I don't have to play the Hector stuff.
I don't care what you think. I would make any sacrifice to support Lady Edelgard.
Hubert and Dorothea have a cool ending where they both become underground spies and they travel around, I think, with the opera company or maybe some other sort of theater company.
Then maybe someday you'll understand. Until then,
And they quietly collect information. And I love that for them.
Now, if you will excuse me, I have much.
Which one's Lowen? What game is he from and what color is his hair? That'll tell me everything I need to know.
Although I do find your point of view just fascinating.
At first, the camera wasn't high enough, and now it's too high. Playing games on the internet is so hard.
Oh, Caspar, just who I'm all. That is
Your room. Okay.
Oh, Lowen, the Cavalier. Yes, I know this character. Lowen's good. Yellow Cavalry Unit. I like Lowen, but he's not the one that I'm using. I think I'm using the green one.
guy like you. This is easy.
Scent.
Lift up the cabinet.
Kent.
I need to dust behind it.
Kent and Sane. Oh, I just accidentally shipped them. I think I'm using Sane. Is he the green guy?
Were you raised? And in fact, I think once we're done with this room,
The horny one? Yeah, Sane is the one that I'm using.
Yeah.
Oh, the fella.
Don't you get tired of
Oh my gosh, Timeskip Hubert is edgy. Edgy black butler vampire coded.
Oh, it gets tedious at times. You must listen to them talk for one thing, but it's important for my future.
That's how I see my training. I guess it's pretty much the...
I don't know if that's a comparison you really want to make.
Don't forget to like the stream if you feel so inclined. Also, tipping options are available. Coffee link is in the description. All my homies love Sane.
Sure, I'm a noble, but I'm
Will?
I don't have
A Will apologist in the chat?
Why do you think I'm always training?
Brutal.
I need to prove myself on the battlefield if I plan on...
Oh, I was not interested in him at all. The game was trying to make him a character and I was like, no, no, Will can go away.
I suppose. Well,
Am I to care? Okay, that support was not doing it for me, TBH. Oh my gosh, and now we get to see girls liking girls.
Petra, I am settled. I'm glad to... You have my gratitude. There's nothing to blush about. Anyhow, I suppose it's been a long time since you've been back.
Dorothea is very good at buttering up people.
I hope you aren't homesick.
I do wish for that.
But I suppose you're right. That's probably why they don't cook the food of Bridget in the dining hall. I'm sorry. I just got to thinking about how hard it must be to live somewhere so far away.
With Will? What's... Okay, type in the tweet version of why you think Will is good. Not necessarily just as a unit, but also as a character. This is not judgment, I am genuinely curious.
No, it can't be impossible. I'll fix you a real meal of Bridget. I'll just find a recipe and similar ingredients.
Wait, Dorothy.
Oh, this is...
It is the thinking that counts.
That's very sweet.
What is the word?
Horrendous. Horrendous. Nobody's cooking can be that bad.
The thinking is enough for me. You have my biggest gratitude.
Petra really said, don't do me a favor, keep that to yourself.
Fine, I'll do something instead of cooking for you.
Like
I
what?
just want to be sure that you feel at home here. How about a massage? That may help you loosen up.
I'm not trying to put you on blast, I want to know your thoughts and opinions.
Problems. My body is all...
Oh? Then perhaps I could sing you lullabies to help you sleep.
Oh my gosh, this is so romantic. Dorothea's trying.
Just know that you never have to worry about putting me out.
And Petra isn't getting it.
Dorothea is filling my heart full.
Oh my gosh, and she has feelings? What a moment. What a moment. That was worth that other stupid Caspar support. I guess I'll explore. And do a whole bunch of whatever.
Well...
Because we have. What's that? She was carrying something. I'm not close.
I think I'll try and get through 2 chapters today, but all the monastery stuff takes me a long time. And I have a hard out in 2 hours. So we will see. Oh, no, I do not want to end today's free time. He is just an upstanding guy. You find him in a village getting raided and he wants to help them due to them giving him a place to stay. He runs into Lynn by happen chance? Do you mean happenstance? Happen chance and decides to stick with her once the quest is over. Plus I think his design is really cool. He is well designed. He does look good. I want someone to teach me flying, but there's no one available. It's someone's birthday tomorrow. Oh, it's Dorothea's? Okay, so we can't just jump into the chapter. Alliance Cuisine? Lorenz. And I guess I'll bring Hubert. I don't know. Oh, supports are something that I'm really struggling with in FE7. I'm not seeing much of those.
Dear me, there is a stain on your highness's dish. The plating hasn't survived on mine either. I appreciate your concern, but this isn't the place for such formality. We must make allowances for the dining hall, don't you think?
Oh my goodness, iconic. She was 1%ing very hard. Yeah, for supports, I think I've seen like 2. Like I haven't seen that many. I'm at the point where I'm probably just gonna go like try and read some elsewhere.
Professor.
I mean, I guess it's fine that you really have to work for them. You can't just accidentally stumble into them. And I guess the benefit of the system too is that there's not that many, so it's not like our modern games where everyone has to have a support together. Like usually it's relevant characters who are able to talk to each other, which is a little better, but I was like, am I stupid? How come I don't see him?
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people...
Me. Something appears to be wrong with my throat.
Me when I sing. Me when I speak. Me when so many things. Do we think that's Edelgard who wants to talk to me? Okay, we will do that support right now. We need to talk to our edgy girl. Because I know her support needs to be at a certain rank, otherwise you can't do the Crimson Flower route. Not that I'm concerned. Oh.
Oh, it's you. Out late again, I see. What brings you here?
Isn't this on like the roof of the school?
I just wanted some fresh air. There's a lovely breeze tonight.
Oh my goodness, complicated women.
I always wander outside when sleep evades me.
Ugh, I'm exhausted.
I see. Well, don't let me keep you. Hurry back to your room, my teacher. I should get some sleep too, but...
But you're having a hard time sleeping?
Have you ever felt a sort of longing for the outdoors?
No.
I have. There are times I long for the warmth of the sun, for a sweet breeze on my face. Do you remember what I told you the other night? About my past? None of my siblings had a chance to lead the sort of life they deserved. An ordinary life.
No, girl, you remember. Don't say you asked me to forget.
Siblings and I were...
She didn't mean it.
We were imprisoned underground.
She didn't mean it for serious.
The objective was to endow our bodies with the power of a major crest.
The lore.
I have always possessed the crest of Saros, inherited through the Hresvelg bloodline. But it was only a minor crest, and most of my siblings bore no crest at all. In order to create a peerless emperor to rule Fodlan, they violated our bodies by cutting open our very flesh. Now here I stand, the fruit of that endeavor, Edelgard von Hresvelg. But that came at too high a price. The others were sacrificed. Ours weren't the only lives devastated by that terrible process. Innocents died as well, without even knowing what they were dying for. And there you have it, the truth of the Hresvelg's empire.
It is unbelievable. But I'll leave the speculation to later.
My true strength. You will know that I speak the truth. I have kept it
A fruit?
this time, but I will reveal to you the power of my second crest. It is the same as yours.
We're sisters.
Crest of flames.
We're sisters.
I swore a silent oath. For the sake of my family, and for all the poor souls whose lives were traded for my existence. For their sake, I will build a world where such meaningless sacrifice is never again sanctioned. As Emperor, I will change the world. I swear it.
There's too much activity happening in the hallway. Oh my goodness. Edelgard. She's on the way. On the way to being evil emperor, depending on who you ask. How thrilling. Oh no, I don't actually want to host a tea party. That was a mistake.
You're very thoughtful, Professor. So much better than those nobles around here. Why, thank you so much.
I can't wait for the time skip to get her out of that stupid hat.
What a happy little moment. Yeah.
This game does not look very good. Like, look at that ugly basket of cookies. Like, it's such a big prop. They could have done so much better. Fashion?
Yeah. Yeah.
The opera. Easy.
My ideal partner is religious, but only just. And they have enough money to live on for all our days.
Oh my gosh. Dorothea centrist edit.
Incredible. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Oh my god. Oh, yay. This is fun. Wow. Oh, she has bracelets?
Everyone here is an heir or an heiress. But not me. I'm just...
Sorry, it's just funny my inability to engage with this. Like, who cares about that? And show me the bracelets again. I want to see her accessories. Oh. Oh, a bangle. And we have a couple. That one has some charms on it. Do we think she'd be a Pandora girly?
That was a lovely cup of tea.
Yeah, you're welcome. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that very much and not just give you, not just give you some flowers. That's so true. Could you imagine? You're just... Like, you're literally running around this person. No one is ready for a cert yet. None of them have the masteries. Her lance isn't high enough. That's so sad. Yeah, the graphics aged like milk. It's not very good at all. Ooh, she's gonna be so strong when she's a brigand. That is very thrilling. Couldn't be me either. The parasocial gawking stuff does not resonate with me at all. TBH. Would you not risk the 66%? But do you mean on the Pegasus Knight promote? I would. I probably don't need a soldier class mastery, but it doesn't sit well in my brain if I don't get the masteries, you know what I mean? Even though I should probably just go for it. Do I take a hard pivot and make Sylvain a mage? Just for funsies, and then he can really go off when he's a Dark Knight later, if I even make it to that point. Not as in I'll stop, but I just remember the first playthrough that I did, I had a hard time getting A rank. How can you not support gawking at your students in a slightly suggested sexual way? Who's my dancer of choice? That is so funny that you say that, because it was going to be Dorothea, and then I decided I wanted her to be a trickster. You know, try something new. So I haven't thought about it. Maybe Caspar, honestly. Because his usefulness will certainly peter out towards the mid-game, probably.
It seems Flayn is still missing. What could have happened to her?
Everyone, hurry! I heard a scream coming from Professor Yuritsa's room!
That's not suspicious and very normal.
Professor Yuritsa? Are you there?
He does not seem to be here. Hmm? On the ground. Professor Manuel.
Is she?
No,
Is she
just unconscious.
dead?
Someone clearly attacked her.
Look at her hand. It looks as though she is pointing it.
There's an opening behind that shelf.
They wouldn't have seen that door if her finger wasn't pointed perfectly like this while being passed out. They wouldn't have seen the big cavern going down there.
We know as much as you do.
Yes, of course.
Understood. Professor, I'll be back.
Yeah, Hanneman, be useful.
Yuritsa did it? We should start by investigating. Agreed.
Let's go downstairs.
We'll take the offensive.
Shall we?
Caspar is getting some screen time.
I never would have imagined.
It's surprising that not everyone is here. Normally it's the whole gang is around.
They're unconscious.
Flayn, oh my gosh, and Monica, who's been dead for a year. Yeah, ask the stupid question.
No.
Is it Yuritsa?
It's two young girls.
Someone's coming. I recognize that.
Hubert's gonna hold that against me for a long time.
It's that jerk we fought at the Holy Mausoleum.
That sword. You must be.
This design, in the big picture of this game, is really a lot. And then when Yuritsa joins us, does he wear that? Or is he just something else? Oh, I could make Balthus my dancer. I haven't used him in a single map yet, but could be an option. Maybe Caspar starts popping off as a warrior or something. Lorenz on the map. Edelgard isn't here. Ooh. Whoa. I should also have someone go that way, but the question is, who? Yeah, she's too busy doing Flame Emperor nonsense. Good for her. He loses his muscles in the dancer outfit? He doesn't just look how he looks? Or is it because his abs get covered? Explain. Oh, actually, no. Petra's gonna go this way. Because she's gonna clean up.
Our objective is to recover...
Stay focused.
Sure. It'd probably be useful for me to have a javelin or something.
As you wish.
Sally forth!
Unexpected.
Hubert Dancer.
Put me in there.
Oh no.
I was gonna say, I don't know about that. Isn't Hubert a valuable magic unit? Having him as a dancer could mess that up. Does the skin change a little bit? I'm curious about this Balthus muscle gate. I'll make Edelgard a dancer. I think that's the best option. Oh, come on, Byleth. And the crest proc? Vicious.
Wait to challenge you.
Vicious. Be so for real right now. Are we serious? Maybe just someone else can get the kill then. If you're gonna be like that. Slay Hubert.
I've been practicing that one.
Constance has kind of an odd suite of magic. IMHO. Oh, is Caspar in his useful era? Or are my units just over-leveled? These are the questions. Ugh, I wish she had vengeance. That would be so cool. It's very unfortunate that she does not. We'll have to live with Bo Nadetta for now. I'm assuming she probably gets vengeance at like rank 5, right? Rank 5? Where am I? At A rank lances.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, that 4x would have been good, but he only has 2 uses left of Huzama Wetsit, which is unfortunate.
All roses have thorns.
Thank you.
And they all have bow +1, range +1. Wow, I can't speak today. Which is not fair. Oh, the steel gauntlets are going to be putting in work.
Now.
No. Not that, I don't think. Oh, did he shoot from in range? Oh, I guess the accuracy is probably better. And then I can do this.
Flame spirit, protect me.
This is going to be a good map for Petra.
Appreciate it.
And Dorothea can catch up on mastery points as well, which is good. Oh, if he got the crit, that would have been pretty sweet.
Cracked it? I have an idea.
Oh, sir. We got the dodge, so it's fine, but that was disrespectful. A little. To me.
Got him!
They have to do so much fighting to get to a point where they can
Contraptions in the floor.
go off, Byleth. To get to the point of mastery. That just seems like too much. Oh my gosh, Lorenz, charge. That's so slay for him. I don't think I need 2 training lances. I think that's a little, perhaps, overkill.
could have at least tried.
Incredible. You go, Hubie.
I owe you one.
Yeah, Mastery definitely is a lot easier in New Game Plus when you have all of the perks and you can basically not cheat. Cheating makes it sound unearned.
This was beneath me.
Okay, he only has one more use of that lance, which is perfect and incredible, you know? Hopefully, this archer probably can't double. We'll equip Thoron just in case. Ooh. That's a little too much for my liking.
I went overboard.
Watch her miss.
You were wide open.
Acknowledged.
Some of these maps take a little long.
How's this?
Oh. Whoa. Not polite. Some might say disrespectful even. Linhart procking physic from across the map. Would that be crazy?
How humiliating.
And then maybe Constance can pick off these guys. Let's try it.
I'd rather be napping.
So true. Not a great level up, but that's okay. Oh, Hubert also has a door key. That is a little useful up here. aspects of this map definitely take a long time to get through, especially like the teleport and like the confusing maze stuff on the right hand side. Oh, that was a very good level up for Byleth. Holy. Sick dodge.
You fought well.
Oh, Constance is gonna have the time of her life. What would be my level up line?
Back to the fray.
How good was the level up? What is it, the worst? Is it did I slay? Was it mid, or did I get a really good level?
Acknowledge my contribution.
I love that line. Ooh, Constance. I mean, she got a point of defense, which is, you know, that's better than nothing, but not by much. The best level up ever. Pop off, Gorge. I don't know. Oh, I think if it was a bad level up, I would just say brutal. That would be the line.
I thought I was dead.
Good job, Bernie.
Much needed. That's my cue.
Uh-oh. These bitches are on the move. And how come these guys have terrible resistance? Like, what's that about? Oh, Constance does not even need to be here. Where does this go?
Interesting.
So you...
Okay, I feel like odds are slim that she survives. Oh my gosh, wait, can Constance do it?
I shall rise, but your day is past.
If Constance lives, I'm gonna scream.
I owe you one.
Oh, she might not live it on this turn, which is the issue. Ooh, except if she dodges. This is going well. I will not suddenly lose. I will not. Oh, maybe physic would have been the move there.
You're certain?
But at least here she has extra defense. We'll just use fire. That seems to be the best option. Not too heavy or anything, you know?
That is that. We must.
Okay, perhaps not ideal placement. Oh, why is his hit chance so awful? That doesn't seem right. Oh, and I missed. And I used all of that weapon might. Thank you, pals, for watching. I hope you're enjoying thus far.
That was nothing.
Okay, so White Magic Avoid is not doing much for her, hey?
Careful.
Yeah, they are frustrating. Thankfully, thankfully this guy moved off of his. Sylvain is in a little bit of rough shape, though. Turn 12. I have 25 turns to make it happen.
Only a fool challenges me.
Oh, and you can get... Perfect. Both of their items did the last hit and also broke. So that ended up working out fine.
Too big help. I owe you one.
I shouldn't strain myself. I've got many skills, you know.
So true.
Well, like what you
Oh, very good level up for Dorothea as well. Holy. A little defense would have been nice, perhaps, but... What does the lever do? Oh, it turns those on. Okay. I was like, Are we gonna pull the lever, Kronk?
I'm on it.
I mean, yeah, good for her, but there are some other people in the party who I think might benefit from getting a good level up proc.
Honored. I'm Sally Ford.
Oh, thank you.
Do I have chest keys or anything? That feels like it would be important. Oh, slay.
That's my cue.
I only got 1 chest key. 15 strength. That seems to be a bit too much. Oh, good job, Ferdy.
Greatness awaits me.
These spaces are really putting in work, considering they're illegal. Did the enemies collectively only give 1 chest key? Am I going crazy? Where's Constance? Because she doesn't have one either. That feels nasty. Nasty and rude. And I don't even know what's on this map, so it's just like wherever Sylvain gets to first, which is here, which is very useful to me. Okay, I guess you can give me that, and then I will heal you for a point. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I need to stop kicking my desk.
Thanks so much.
Unexpected.
Does anybody know which one is the best to get? Oh, that's another lever? Whatever Dorothea has up there is what we're taking. OMG, 9 remaining turns.
Thank you.
Wow, she was really able to do that from so far away. Oh, Linhardt's probably gonna get the kill. Oh, whatever. More for me, I guess.
Chance to grow.
Google says top right chest is March ring and bottom chest is 11 sword. Then what is this? Oh, that did nothing for me. Do I want 11 sword or do I want a March ring? I think I want a March ring. And I guess this is going to be a little bit boring while we wait in order to get those items. Yeah, because like the Levin sword is good for who? Oh my god, I thought Death Knight was about to move and I almost shit myself. I was like, girl, you better be able to do that in one hit. Please.
Seems fun enough.
Sure.
Gotcha.
Why not? Oh! That was perfect and great, actually. That's really what I needed and what I wanted. And I'm really glad. And the march ring is in the top chest. We'll do it. We'll use the big strong weapon. That is very strong considering how it has 1 to 3 range. Oh, I accidentally finished the map.
We will cross paths.
Flame Emperor.
Are they both okay?
The enemy is withdrawn. Let's carry
Flame Emperor? Whoa. Hang on. That's what Edelgard has been up to? Oh, that's so unfortunate. I don't get the march ring. I should have kept that door shut. And maybe not chased after that lever. That was silly in hindsight.
They're pale and their pulses are slow.
This is quite joyful music considering there was just an abduction.
You found Flame? Where?
You missed.
Yeah, I thought I had to beat the Death Knight.
The culprits were the Death Knight and what was his name? Ah, the Flame Emperor.
His.
Sadly, they got away.
That's so funny. The game is trying to act like it doesn't sound like Edelgard.
Right, Professor?
I wanted to catch him.
It is unfortunate.
So true. We are not min-maxing this run anyways. That is not...
Professor, please
if that was the objective, I'd be doing a very bad job.
Whatever the circumstance, I'm glad Flame is safe. Though I'm curious to find out who that other girl is. Huh? Professor? Is that a smile?
They're so shocked by Byleth having emotion that this is a moment.
I don't think I've ever seen you. Anyhow, we should hurry to...
Aw, Sedith is crying. Oh, he's so sad, Sedith. Aw.
Professor, please allow me to express my...
Yeah, you're right. It's if you route everyone, then the map is over.
Safe and sound, and I have you to thank for that.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Could never express how thankful I am. I am indebted to you.
So what are you gonna do for me? I couldn't have done it without the students.
Yes.
Rare Byleth emotion moment. She can't read, but she's learning how to she's learning how to emote. Flame has rare blood, unlike anybody else.
knight who vanished during the rite of rebirth. Considering the circumstances, it seems plausible to assume that his true identity is Yuritsa.
It's crazy that Yuritsa wasn't included in base game if they always intended to have him as a recruitable character.
Motives are yet unclear.
Wild.
However, I have an idea. I believe the enemy may have been after Flayn's blood. The blood that flows through her veins is special. It is extremely rare and extremely dangerous.
Do we ever explore
Those who know the secrets of Flayn's blood
that?
have appeared. Our only option is to leave the monastery and go into hiding.
Brother, wait.
Because is her blood different, for example, than
What are you?
Rhea's blood, than Seth's blood?
I do not like the path of your thoughts. I do not wish to live in some lonely, remote location where I never get to see anyone. Not ever again.
If we stay here, you
In Three Hopes, she's fighting in that war.
for the two of us to
I'm not very sold on the Flayn helpless edit.
To some new, secret location? There is no guarantee that they would not find us. That is why I believe it would be safest to stay in the monastery.
Her blood turns people into monsters, right? But I feel like that's also not specific to her.
However,
You know it is the only reasonable option. What
I think her blood subtly comes up again, but I don't remember why. Oh, should I be mean?
with a professor like you nearby?
My class size is big enough. I don't want anybody else right now.
I see.
And the last thing I need is a healer who can't pull their own weight.
Professor, due to my position, I have closely scrutinized everything about you.
Is Flayn a good unit? I've never used her, so I'm unsure. It would be my pleasure. I'll be a nice colleague.
I am so glad that Flayn is safe. Yet I can't help but wonder what the story is about that other girl.
Oh, Monica.
She wore the uniform.
Crazy lesbian.
But who is she?
I'm so glad that they gave her a character in Three Hopes, because she gives Hubert a run for his money, and I'm very glad for that. As a dragon, and they didn't want to expose to the others. I think so. Remember, I feel like I've probably talked about this in stream before, but when the trailers were coming out, people... Who is Monica? People were thinking that Flayn was going to be the dragon that's in the trailer. They didn't realize that Rhea was the Immaculate One. It would have been so fierce if Flayn turned into a dragon. My whole opinion of her would be so much higher.
She is a student from last year's.
Or if that was like a Silver Snow exclusive that Flayn could turn into a dragon. Crazy.
It occurred to us that something might have happened to her at the monastery. We assumed she had run away. I never dreamed that we would find her.
Yeah, Flayn is probably fine if you want to use Linhart and Marianne as cavaliers and Mercedes as a bow user. Maybe, perhaps.
Our enemies are
A good alternative.
So we must remain cautious. However, we must also help the students to move on.
After all, the Battle of the Eagle and Lion will be held in Gronder Field next month.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna go to Gronder?
The students will please guide them so that they may show us their best at the coming battle.
So, you'll be going to Gronder Field next month. You've never been there before, have you? There is unease in the western side of the Empire, but everything east of the capital, Enbar, is stable. Well, there was a noble rebellion a short while ago, but it didn't amount to much.
Oh, we're not going to talk about the Embar Rebellion? We're not going to talk about that? That's where my girlfriend is from. Oh, Flame keeps the bench incredibly warm. Oh, incredible. Yeah, what are you going to do, Papa?
I have my own mission. The Church has always been quick to make use of those who work for them. What I'm more concerned about is finding out who among us is pulling the strings. Ever since the...
There's an imposter among us.
Strange groups have
Damn.
And elsewhere too. There was also an incident where some knights invested. Not that it's likely, but if something like search this room, every corner behind.
Oh my god, foreshadowing.
I'm going to leave.
Dead dad foreshadowing? That is so upsetting. Don't say things like that.
Don't get me wrong. I have no intention of dying. I know it would be too much to ask you to cheat.
I know, very 2020 dated reference.
Well, I'll be. Was that a smile just now?
Even Papa is shocked at my smile. No, I think Among Us is perhaps not forever, maybe in 2025. Who vented Gerald?
Part 1. White Clouds. Wyvern Moon.
It was a girl named Monica. It was red. I saw a red vent.
From on high, flocks of wyverns roar in chorus and soar the pristine skies, heading south for the winter. Fodlan's children lend their hands to winter preparations by gathering firewood and catching fish from the river's cool waters. Yet all the while, their gazes are turned skyward, drawn to the magnificent sight above.
Yeah, is Among Us still relevant? Like, are the kids still playing? I do not know. I had a big group of people playing for a while, especially when the game was still quite big, and it was fun. There was one time where I got very mad because someone accused me of being whoever, the imposter. I was accused of being the imposter, and there was only a couple of us left. And then I got very spiteful, so I quit the game just to prove that I wasn't. And then I showed that the imposters won. Among Us VR. VR? Oh, I think I have seen clips of people playing Among Us in VR.
Professor, you already know about the Battle of the...
Only in name, because Byleth doesn't know anything.
I see. In that case, allow me to fill you in. It's a large-scale mock battle between the
Lethal
rival
Company?
that takes place every year.
I've also heard of Lethal Company. My friend wants to play that.
During the Great Tree Moon. It will take place in the vast Gronder Field.
Oh.
That is in
Like a daycare center. That's very funny.
East of Garrick Mach.
Whichever house defeats... Of course, the professors also fight a...
Well, usually. Professor Manuela, since his longtime rival will be absent, Professor Hanneman has...
Oh, don't worry about us. You know you want to see the kids in action.
Are you feeling...
Yeah, I want to kill some kids.
Thanks to all of you.
And that's Byleth's MO. She just learned how to smile, and she's gonna beat up Dimitri.
Correct. We will not be participating. Regardless, do not expect victory to come easily, or at all.
The other day, I was gonna stream without my ring light because I thought it would be okay, and then I realized how much work it puts in. Because it still kind of looks like it's daytime outside, even though the sun is setting. Oh, Manuela.
We have taught our students well.
Oh my goodness. So it's an unfair competition, and then they're going to be annoyed when I win. And that seems like it's on them.
Being outside is so tiring. Whoa, why is it so cold all of a sudden?
Oh my god.
It's as if an unspeakable evil...
Jump scare.
You're late.
Oh!
Into the light!
Oh, it's like he's going to kill her.
Are you telling me to die? In the flesh?
Oh no! What?
There have been sightings of a sinister figure. A strange giggle. The glimmer of... I suspect it is...
Oh, no! I'm too young to do...
About what I... That was quite... Now!
You're going to please let me come... The creak of a door.
Bernadetta, how would you feel if you
Oh my
fell
God.
or bumped? Please watch where you're going. How did you manage to fit...
He stressed her out. Like a vampire. This will be an interesting back and forth. They're kind of the same, these two.
To my mind, the highest of peaks.
Spoken like one who's never known the lowest of valleys.
To think, we were once a pair of blooms, flourishing side by side in the upper echelons of Enbar society. Despite our differing aspirations, I think together we could have taken the mantle of leading the Empire.
Tread carefully, Ferdinand.
Some part of me clung to hope that you might emerge from the wreckage. I am glad you have.
Oh, right, there was a big boat accident. That's what happened with them. Have you guys heard about that 9-month cruise?
The single most humiliating event of my life.
Now that's Among Us.
Did you?
Someone's gonna kill someone else on that boat.
That this conversation is a waste of my time.
Oh, that was rather brusque.
Well, pardon me if I seem unmannerly in the face of a reminder of all I have lost. My family...
Yeah, Ferdy was a little insensitive, perhaps.
Everything. I am all that remains.
I did not intend to offend you, Constance.
Then what did you intend?
Oh.
How like the noblest of nobles.
She's going off.
Suffering one causes. You can't grasp what it is to be a newly minted peasant, can you?
That is simply not true. I care about you, and I was attempting to offer some words of...
Enough! I need more than words. More than you have offered to provide. Though I am without status now, my spirit is no less noble. It will not do for you to condescend to me in my houseless...
You have my sincerest apologies. I did not mean to come across...
She's being pretty normal.
I was merely being careless with...
An interesting change of pace for her.
I have never experienced loss at such a staggering magnitude. I cannot imagine the pain you have endured.
We'll try. Try a little bit.
I advise against trying. The more you harp on it, the more irritated with you I become. Never shall a day pass that I don't work toward restoring my house and reclaiming my title. You, on the other hand, seem content to remind me that it is lost. Thank you, but I had not forgotten.
Constance...
I see no trace of the boy who made waves with me at balls and embodied the finest in the nobility. This newfound arrogance of yours is a discredit to House Ire.
I loved that. Oh no, I'm obsessed with them. That had a Pride and Prejudice energy. Bernadetta and Sylvain have support. We're getting some interesting combos today.
That fruit plate really hit the spot. Time to get nice and snug.
Hey, you Bernadetta. You look pretty happy. Celebrating something?
What? No, nothing at all.
Hey, relax. It's
Yeah, everybody clapped for Constance. She was really...
By the way, I believe...
She really put him in his place.
A half-written manuscript? Your own work, I presume? I was curious who it belonged to and gave it a read-through. You're a really talented writer.
Mortifying. Gagged. Gobsmacked.
Sorry.
Jaw on the floor.
First page, then the next, and I couldn't stop. I think it's good enough to publish. It's the kind of adventure story that will make people laugh and cry. I love how you never know what mess the hero is going to get herself into next. I'm dying to read more.
This is so polite. He actually seems like he's being really earnest.
Your mouth's hanging wide open. Bernadetta, are you okay?
Sorry, was...
Yes?
You read my...
Oh, she completely dissociated.
And I loved it.
I'm so humiliated. Please forget everything you read.
Humiliated? No, I think the word you're looking for is humbled, because... And she's gone.
Oh, probably. Oh, that's probably why he liked it. If it was smutty.
Oh, he actually read it. I regret everything. Even if I burn the pages, I can't burn his memory. Not unless I throw him in the fire, too. No, that's awful. Don't think things like that, Bernie.
No, Bernie, throw him in the fire. Throw him in the fire. Do it. Do it, girl. Incredible. Incredible. Now let's explore. Is this... No, the dancer stuff doesn't happen until later, right?
It's if you ask...
Tomas?
If you ask me, there is something amiss about that old man.
There is something amiss about that old man. Sothis, you have an excellent nose.
Professor, do you have a second? It's about... She was in prison for a long while, but she seems to have recovered almost instantly. And
Yeah, she's a fake person.
You see what I mean? I wonder if she's straining to seem happy just to make people comfortable.
I don't think that's what it is. But you're onto something, Hilda. Smarter than people maybe give you credit for.
The Battle of the Eagle. If you are victorious, the Archbishop will no doubt present you with a...
Oh, that was jarring.
Along with Flame, we found another female student who went missing, but now the combat professor Yuritsa, his origin begged many questions. He is apparently from House Rim of the Empire. Anyway, there hasn't been much good to be said about...
Does Yuritsa have a crest? Does he have the crest of Lamine?
Shall we meet up in the library later to...
Oh,
hello, Professor.
conspiring. That was so subtle.
Sorry, Professor. I've got a lot of questions to ask Adel here. Since I couldn't graduate last year, I really want to make sure I can do so this year. Don't worry. I won't participate in any assignments, so as not to take any attention away from the younger students. I look forward to learning from you, Professor.
Who's that voice actor? Should we do it? Oh, I can't participate? I guess maybe we'll do Petra. Let's try it. Go off, girly. Oh, she plays Ino from Naruto and also Sora from Digimon. That is how I recognize her. I think she also does the voice of Tiki, like the subtle British affect voice that I've complained about in the past. I do think that is also her. Oh, Ignatz. That seems outrageous. He's out of his league here.
Flame Spirit, protect me.
Dimitri. We're getting an odd assortment of folks.
I will not be stopping.
But Petra's unstoppable. Go off, girly.
Witness, Bridget.
Now this is the challenging part. She has to hit. She has to make all of her hits. Crest privilege. Crest privilege cost us the game. Tragic. Tragic indeed. I might promote all of my units. I'm getting a little tired. And I'm assuming they'll be better in the intermediate classes anyways than they would be having like whatever crap skill from the beginner classes. Yeah, I can't believe I got bodied like that.
It's very kind of you to be concerned.
Felix was the final boss. I got zealous, I got overconfident.
The Death Knight's true identity.
Oh, she's so invested because it's her brother. Should I recruit her as well?
Need something?
If Yuritsa's gonna be around.
This one? You're all set. This one? You're all...
I love how these statues don't necessarily correlate with the saints themselves. It is what it is. Oh my goodness. Hi, Elise. Yes, we're live. I've been live for about 2 hours. I'm probably gonna stop in an hour-ish, give or take. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. public holiday. I guess it is tomorrow for you, hey?
Sounds
Monday?
fun, but not. After all, the ladies love nothing more than a winner. And around here, I knew you'd understand, Professor.
You. What is it called? I enabled him. Puffed him up a little bit.
Flayn and Monica, was it? Did you want some?
I don't know why. I was just overtaken with the thought that someone's whole life is writing like Dimitri Monica fanfiction based on that one moment.
He was a little scary, of course.
You know they're on Tumblr.
For me to believe he's a bad person.
Why is this child articulating like a full adult? Oh. I'm vaguely aware of Coming of Age Day. However, I cannot remember what it is in this exact moment. Oh, this man.
Ah, I see. So you are Gerald's child. You so resemble your mother.
He has Dragon Age Inquisition energy. Especially with this design.
I am nothing more than a cop. I've been gone from the monastery. Might I... Do you mind terribly picking up some fresh... I am certain...
Yeah, we can get the flowers and then he can pass on or whatever this mission objective is about.
Professor!
I'm just absolutely... I had imagined the academy as a chance to, after graduating, I want to just postpone life for a bit.
He's like, I may be a noble, but I don't care. Leave me out of it. Ooh, you evil, nasty man. She should just kick out his cane from under him.
Pardon me. Greeting, young. But it turns out she was kidnapped. They say her personality has completely changed. But
Yeah, because she's being body snatched.
Do you have time for a request?
Ugh, I can't do all these night quests, unfortunately. I'm a little tied up. Oh, why did I think that was Sylvain?
To catch up. Hey, how about a favor?
Oh, is this just an infinite quest?
Hey.
Sure. I'll take it. Why not? Oh, this is the fishing event?
I received a rare letter from my father recently. My father attended the Officers' Academy and won a glorious victory in the Battle of the... I think he is quite proud of that.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Lawrence. You are not... Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. It's not your moment. It's not.
You know, but after the Civil War, the Northern... There are 3 powers today, but even now, among the nobles of the Empire, there are some who dream of reunifying Fodlan.
What is a body hacking moment? Oh, wait, never mind. I understand. I forgot what I said.
Giving up on the... You're not condoning this.
Oh my god, aren't you queen of fishing, queen of hunting, and you're against the contest? Isn't this something you'd like to win? Come on, Leonie, be so for real.
Confused. Just show any fish you... I have a favor to ask.
Thank you.
Oh, are you... Whoever can...
Are you taking part? If you catch it...
Catch this.
Oh, I'm gonna get so many items. I'm gonna get so many items.
It's not as big as all my... Why do you think...
Was that a microaggression? To say, do you want to go back to Elmira? Because he doesn't even know? Oh my goodness. Not me contributing to Almiran hate. Yeah, she's she's being insufferable. Like, this seems like her gig, you know?
Professor, given
Especially because you can win stuff.
I believe it.
I'd assume she'd be all over that.
Let's see.
Why would we... It may be a tradition. I guess there's nothing to be done about it.
Oh, Lysithia's pissed. She does not want to go to Gronder. Oh, at all.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, no, sorry. I as much as I would love to talk to the cat, that's not what we're here to do. Because you have to talk to all of them before you start the quest, because if you catch the good fish and don't talk to them, I don't think you get anything, if I'm remembering right. Oh, do I have to give him something? Why am I delivering love letters? Do you think it could perhaps be sending the wrong impression?
Have you thought about...
And I have to give her something as well, right? A gift? Oh no, the flame stuff. Have I recruited any other house students? Not yet. I haven't recruited anybody. We're still working on the Wrens. But yeah, just Sylvain so far and the Ashen Wolves. We've done the Wrens. I'll probably try for Mercedes as well. And then we will go from there. Oh my goodness, some relaxed gameplay. Fishing. And we'll know. We'll know when it's the big catch. I think it'll be easy to tell, right? If I remember correctly. Tiny Foldland carp. I don't remember if it's a gold or a purple shadow, but I know it's one of the two. And also our professor rank doesn't go up for catching all these fish. I don't even get a little bit of Professor XP. That is not very nice to me. We love farming sims. I love farming sims. This is my favorite part of any game that has ever happened. Is being a girl who fishes. The Diva Brigade? Who's the Diva Brigade? Is it because he's bratty, Felix? And that is true that Felix is usually easy to get, but I'm focusing this iteration of Byleth to be a Pegasus Knight. So her swords are... She's either at D or C. The Stardew Valley that lets you violate the Geneva Convention. Honestly, kind of true though. Oh no, I'm flopping. This is the fish. I think if you get 3 fish biting the line per piece of bait, so if you get a small fish, then you can just ignore. Oh, I didn't realize you get a better shot. But thankfully I got it. Do I have to talk to them now? Oh my gosh, size queens.
Did you catch something? No way!
Professor.
Search and replace
Alas, your
fish with something else.
Ah, you already got... Aw.
Looks... Wow.
I love presents. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yes, I am so...
Thanks.
I slayed the fishing competition so hard.
I guess
That was so fun. And you can talk to all of them again. They all have an opinion about how fun the fishing was, I guess.
The fishing...
Hey, the fit I heard.
All the...
What if someone incidentally caught a bigger fish than I did? Why were they calling it?
Hi there.
Let's talk to Bernie. Is there like a main quest that I have yet to see, or is it just...
Hi, Gronder. That's right.
Oh, it's just living?
No. Really?
Wild that they cut out the Bernadetta storyline with her papa. Your university professor just running around and showing all the students that gigantic wet fish. I mean, thankfully there's context, like everyone is in on it. It's not like, it's not a surprise fish.
Gronder,
A big wet surprise.
perhaps we'll travel through Alliance territory. Yes,
Annette is so excited. She's so excited to travel through the Alliance, I guess. Did I forget to talk to somebody in the training room? Or does someone have an opinion about the fishing contest?
Excuse me, Professor. Well, I'm not very...
Aw, poor gal. She doesn't want to do it. She just wants to stay home. She doesn't even want to go to this school. I think I need to start gift maxing Lorenz and Mercedes.
Let me see.
Let me see.
Have you had it?
I have to go talk to this person standing in a corner because I forgot what I did. Or I think I gave someone a letter and that was good. Yes. If I remember correctly.
My savior, thank you.
Ever since the tournament, the kitchen is completely...
Oh, now everyone is cooking.
Yep.
Byleth is a great listener. And she certainly gets around. Her cardio, unparalleled.
Thank you, Ike. I must be off, please.
Bye. I love it when the guy that I do an errand for just floats away. You know what I mean? That's just easy and normal. Oh my gosh, are we gonna go to Felix's room? That's problematic. Even though Byleth does stay in the dorms as well, right? I guess none of these people have houses that they go back to. They all just live here. So maybe this isn't deeply inappropriate. Anyways. What does Mommy have to say?
The situation last month was... I hope you were able to put all of that behind. The most I look forward...
Yeah, I'm about to pop off at the Battle of the Eagle and the Lion.
I hear that you participated in the fishing tournament.
Oh, you're welcome. Your sister-daughter is very happy that I caught her a big, big, big wet fish. I should stop saying it like that.
Yes. How a preparation... The recent... I've been commissioned to investigate as you be on your guard, okay? I won't go dying on you.
Don't say that.
I've been... You be on your...
Sir, don't say that. When your dad is destined to die because he's a dad in a Fire Emblem game, but he just doesn't know it yet, you should give up. I don't know what he said, but he needs to stop.
I always thought I was pretty good, you know? Then I go and get stabbed. Oh.
Me trying to fight. I always thought I was pretty good, you know, and then I go and get stabbed.
My opponent was the Death Knight, so I figure I did pretty well.
Yeah, I didn't even get to show Seth my big fish.
I wonder if it's true.
That's so sad.
Whoever he
Yeah, we've already decided. We're romancing Edelgard, and we're gonna be
When I get stabbed, I get really mad.
semi-fascist ladies together. Oh. Iconic dialogue. Turns out that when I get stabbed... Wait, hang on. I need to take that again. I fucked up. Turns out that when I get stabbed, I get really mad. Why don't you come on up here and fuck me sometime? Wah. Like, very much that energy. Honestly, that's just another day in the break room, babes.
I'm not going to let him get the better of me again.
Walking into a room and thinking, and your coworker just blurting out, I thought I was so good and then I got stabbed.
I'm not.
Teach me flying, ma'am. Oh, I did great. Oh, good. I'm good. I'm great. Thank God, all day. What's on the menu? Onion soup.
I did not expect.
RuPaul would, or Manuela would be a terrible Snatch Game character because RuPaul doesn't know who she is. And once you're there, you're dead in the water. You have no chance. I need... I need it to be two people who don't have good morale? Is that what that stat is called? Motivation. Where's Normani? Does she still make music? She came out with one hit single and really popped off and then disappeared for forever. Justice for Normani. I think we can get her back into authority, mayhaps. Everyone else is fine. What would RuPaul's class be? I'm assuming magic, right? Because that requires less movement. She can just be poised and go, and then it's done. She's wearing sweatpants under the grummery dress. I would scream. I would literally, like, halt, alert the press. We need to be talking about how someone modded RuPaul into the game. That'd be outrageous. Outrageous and wild, but very funny. Good job, Constance. I don't even know if she has like a good learn set. See, Dorothea could have made good use of that Levin sword if I didn't fuck up the map. Probably she could have made better use of the March Ring, but the Levin sword could have been cool. Could have been cool. But yeah, when one of the students does poorly, RuPaul is like, it's your inner saboteur. And that's how they get over it. And then she'll pick one student every season to hug and say, you were born to do murder. You were born to do war. Great. Incredible learning environment.
I have a question for you, Professor.
What's your question? I need to enable him sleeping, right? Perfect. Oh, I get more battles now? That's very important. Ugh. Petra, you already know exactly what you're doing. She already knows. Being a Wyvern Rider is her calling, and she's good at it. We can see how Dorothy is doing. Maybe we won't slut-shame her this time, but... Troubles with love. Let's start off strong.
Professor, oh, don't worry. It's nothing.
Yeah, Dorothea would eat in a lip sync. Flane would never have made it into the class.
Actually,
Talking somewhere more private. I'm assuming a courtship didn't go well.
I find you a little difficult to be around. I know. I'm your student and
We love the Real Housewives approach.
By the way you look at me sometimes, it's like you're seeing right through me.
Yeah, Byleth doesn't understand that she called out Dorothea in a way that was not polite
I'm just too self-conscious, I guess.
for attempting to find security via marriage.
No land, no birthright, no fortune. Little knowledge or battle skill.
But you're so good at thunder.
That's why I always clung to my popularity as a diva. Even after leaving the stage behind. When I look at you, it's like your eyes...
Oh my gosh, it'll be so exciting when Dorothea gets Meteor.
That's what I mean when I say it's difficult being around you.
Oh my gosh, and Constance is gonna get bolting.
But
What if we were women sniping
weakness of yours?
enemies from across the map? I have no weaknesses.
Oh, come on, Professor. Everyone...
That sounds like a very Byleth coded answer.
One of yours. Maybe you'll feel less... I don't know. Vulnerable.
Oh my gosh, I look crazy.
Excellent. Well then, don't mind me. I bet I know your weakness. It's not mental, is it? It's physical. You're ticklish. Here, I'll prove it. That's right. The next time you gaze into my soul, I know just how I'll retaliate. Professor? What's with you? Why aren't you reacting to anything I'm doing? Come on. I thought that was funny. I swear, it's like your heart isn't even beating.
I still look washed, but it's definitely not as bad. Anyways, is this a spoiler that Byleth knows that she doesn't have a heart that's beating?
Don't be so silly. Huh? It really isn't beating? Is what I'd say if I were more gullible. You're just fooling around, Professor.
Oh my goodness. This is spoiler territory. Oh my gosh, thanks pals for tuning into the stream. I appreciate your time. That was nuts.
Amazing.
Like very subtle foreshadowing that Byleth doesn't actually have a heart that beats. Or maybe she does and it's the crestone that makes it beat. I don't remember. She's literally dead inside. She is. She really is. That's why she can't emote. Probably why she doesn't know how to read is because she's dead inside. She can't. She's an unfeeling lady. Okay, I think we're gonna get some intermediate seals. I think it's time. I can only buy 3? Oh no. Is it too soon? I feel like my characters are already so leveled. I don't like that at all. Okay, I guess we'll do it for the people who have achieved mastery, which is mostly magic units anyways.
I've passed tap.
She's literally dead inside. Kind of took me out. That's very funny. I think we can do mage for Linhardt and then we can reposition him into bishop. That is perhaps the move. A goth snuggie is probably an apt way of putting it. Because that does seem to be the vibe. That's so annoying that I only have... That's annoying that I only have 2 characters who are where I want them to be. Should we do a seminar? Why not? Why not? Even though they're probably a waste of time. Just kidding. I'll explore. Yeah, priest doesn't seem very helpful. Like, I imagine the +5 healing is good to an extent, but like, how good is it? How good is it really? You know?
I hear that you put...
If we can get her flying to sea, I think that would be very useful. Oh, I also haven't considered what I'm gonna do in between.
Yes. How prep I think you beyond.
Because there's no advanced Pegasus Knight option. And that's not something I necessarily care for.
I'm not.
That was such an iconic interaction between her and I. I'm assuming Gilbert isn't on the map. Imagine betraying the church after literally praying to be training to be a priest. Kind of true. Kind of true. I don't know if the church... I guess it probably doesn't matter. Because you can just keep living your life, you know? We should go visit the underground. I haven't talked to anybody down there. I haven't been there since, I think, the first stream. Oh my goodness, my stutter is really popping off. And we can have dinner with a couple of the girlies.
While I have little...
I would be liking that.
Keeping the children fed. No. There we go. The rats. Whose rats?
Dear me, there is a stain on your hind. I appreciate.
Oh, unless you're referring to war clerics specifically, in which case I understand. No nuance needed. Oh, and I could have won an intermediate seal had Felix not sniped me. And that would have been very useful.
What's that?
Hey, you're from up top. Wait a minute. I guess, welcome.
Is he gonna load?
You, listen, you're wondering where Mr. Backup is, aren't you? Figured, but he'll be back, right? I bet so. Hey, you,
Oh my gosh, I mixed on their arc.
Mr. Backup is, aren't you? But he'll be back, right?
That young lady, Monica. We're not acquainted, but I have heard tell. Despite my current circumstances, I was born into House Nouvelle, one of the preeminent houses of the Empire. Didn't you know there isn't much
No, because Byleth doesn't know anything about the world, and your house is not active at the moment.
it shall return in glory.
Oh my gosh, thanks everyone for tuning in. Please feel free to like the stream as well.
Hey, come join me over here. For once, we've got folks up above caught so many. It's not too common to get a big...
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that my fishing bounty has been good for the Abyss. I'm very pleased by that.
Need something.
Oh my gosh, influencer?
This one?
That's what I'm trying to be.
See you again. Need something. This one?
Encourage recycling? I don't even know what the inn is. I don't remember these features. And this statue does something pagan altar. Oh, you can buy cool weapons, right? From her, from the pagan altar. Gilfluencer. Oh, right. There's like a fortune teller and the scrap heap. Is this the recycling that I just paid for? Perfect.
Oh, come on. When the nobles came for me, they were completely without mercy. My parents,
my
husband, my son. People with crests do whatever they want.
Oh. I was moved by her. Oh my goodness. Oh, and these two guys, they grow up. They become war masters who crouch right there. Hi. Yes, the stream is still happening. We are on chapter 7. I beat whatever the last map was, where we rescue Flane and whatnot.
Gotcha. Well,
The battle of the eagle and lion is almost here. All this really has me.
Yeah, they hired a unique voice actress for that one side character. Or maybe she has a couple lines in other spots in the game, but they're just not very audible. But that was nuts. He was in the Blue Lions, right?
Back then, I was living with kingdom nobility as an adoptee.
Very ash-coated. Ash X Claude had a baby, and that baby is Yuri. Yeah, we can end the free time. I think that's fine. Anywho, welcome to the stream. Tipping options, again, available. You can become a member for $1. And then your name gets a color next to it when I stream. Isn't that so fun for $1 a month? Just kidding, no one's obligated to do that. But it's kind of cool. That's unfortunate that the viewership is high right now because I literally have to log off in like half an hour. It is what it is.
no.
I hope you guys have been enjoying today's stream so far. We'll probably keep the Sunday time slot. No, I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow. I think 3 times a week is perhaps enough.
It's stuck. Helen.
But I will be back on Tuesday. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Except probably earlier, I think was the plan. Oh my gosh, someone became a hottie. Wow. Oh my gosh, thank you, Yuki. That's a very nice thing of you to do. It's because I do not really talk about myself having a membership thing. Because there's not necessarily a benefit, it's just a passive way of supporting the channel. But that's also why it's $1. Because I think it makes sense for it to be a lower price point if it's not necessarily correlating to like a specific reward for the viewer. Maybe if this was like a real full-time job, you guys could get the members could get the videos early and whatnot. And I could do private viewing parties like Smosh or whatever. Just kidding, maybe not like that. But Petra's gonna become a Claude-like. Because I want her to be really good with bows.
You're...
But anyways, yeah, that's probably why you missed me having a membership option. Oh, thank you, Odd Panda, for saying that. It would be nice if I was more popular.
Professor.
But alas, I can only do so much. My channel is continuing to grow, though, now that I'm making content a little bit more often.
Look, Professor.
Like, compared to the summer and, like, the second half of the year, I have been gaining quite steadily now that I'm on the platform a lot more, which is very cool. So I think we can do it. I think we can hit 1,000. Hopefully sooner rather than later, because I think passive money from AdSense and whatnot is the way to go for me. But soon. Hopefully between streaming and weekly content, which I'm really working to make sure that I am able to do it weekly.
I would like to apologize for sticking my nose into your business the way
Yeah,
I did.
hopefully this is the year.
I thought you might be unhappy, but I've had time to reflect on what you said. And
Yes, I agree. Bernie Ferdy is a cute ship. Especially their A rank is very sweet.
I suppose that is what I'm trying to say. I should not have pushed you to do something that you did not, and for me to frighten you like that?
Yeah, the units are starting to come together.
For a noble.
Maybe a little bit.
Frankly, I am embarrassed by my behavior.
The only thing is that I'm not sure who I want to be,
You need not feel guilty or afraid.
who I want to be the class's dancer.
I have always strived to be a
I'm thinking Caspar, but I'm unsure.
Yes, but
I don't really know much about this sort of thing. But you shouldn't say things like that about yourself. It wasn't.
Would I ever do a Fates video? Oh, I would love to do a Fates video, but I'm working on other Fire Emblem content. So, maybe not for a little bit.
It healed quickly.
I also replayed Conquest not that long ago. So I think if I were to make a Fates video soon, it would either be for Revelations, because I think Revelations is almost unplayable, because there's too much ridiculousness happening. Or I would do Birthright. Because I like Birthright. I'm a Birthright apologist. Because I like Awakening, so naturally I would like Birthright. But I think of the trio, Conquest is the best.
It's hard for me to step, but the next day, I try again. So you're. Hey!
But yeah, I think this week I'm going to work on a character-specific video, and right now I'm playing FE7 with intentions of talking about it whenever I finish. I'm about 2/3 of the way through that game. So we will see. I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't get that intermediate seal, but I don't want to go. Am I going to go back in? We're going to explore the monastery. I want the intermediate seal, and then we'll do. I don't think I have time for auxiliary battles, especially because there's 2. Yeah, you would have too many characters if you were able to recruit everyone from this game into one path. Like, the golden route just wouldn't make any sense. FE Dilf ranking. I have thought of doing a which one is Conquest Chapter 10? No, I don't think you can put Byleth in this comp, because if you could, I would be doing so much better. I considered doing a Fire Emblem Heroes, like, hot men ranking, especially because those character CGs are not all created equal, because some of them are more intentionally thoughty, and some of them are very much not that.
I will not be stopped.
For me, the Conquest chapter that ruined my life was the Pegasus Knight one. Like, the Hinoka chapter near the end was really unkind to me. The miss and the crest proc, it's just not in the cards for me. Can I keep trying? We're just gonna keep trying.
Witness Bridget Pride.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's the one that takes place at the port. And it's freaky. Yes, I do know. I do know that map. That one's a lot.
Flame Spirit protect me.
Sexy dear man OC from Heroes. Hi, Cozy Feji. I'm not, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name okay. I'm not doing a specific run necessarily. Just playing on hard is the specificity of it. Because I've never completed a run of this game on hard. No, Odd Panda, I'm not going to reset. I don't think like that. You know that's not where my brain is at. Brutal. I will use all of my points. Let's try Edelgard. Why not? Oh my god, was this the strat the whole time?
Now you know your limits.
Okay. Okay, 80.
Witness my power.
Work. This is what I had to do the whole time.
Wow, how was that?
Now Felix better stay in his fucking lane this time. Oh, he can still do the same amount of damage. If he procs his crest, I think twice, or even once. It doesn't matter though, because we got it. Because we got it. Yay! Okay, I certainly will not have time to do any of the auxiliary battles, which is tragique. Maybe I'll do that off camera. Which one is Shigure? Yeah, Petra really... I really did her dirty in the edit for this one today. Sorry, girl. Yeah, that's fair. You should play Three Houses again anyways. I feel like I'm subtly re-entering this game into the cultural zeitgeist. Because yeah, I took a break from playing this game for like 2 or 3 years. I haven't touched it in a long time. But it's nice to be back and playing it again. Oh, yes. Yes, I know who Shigure is. I remember. Very Holst coded. Before people knew what Holst was actually going to look like.
I'm not going.
They both have the swoopy hair that all of the Holst fan art had before his actual design was announced for Three Hopes.
Hey.
Bonding bites. Yum. Ew, I don't want to bring Lorenz, but also I need the magic stick.
Pristine manners are essential.
Oh, they have custom text? Oh.
Would you agree, Ferdinand?
Indeed. We may not care for the meal, but we must show our respect for the person who cooked it.
Oh, that's passive. Passive aggressive. They don't actually like the food. No one wants to learn today. What's everyone's favorite route? And what's everyone's least favorite route? I can't stand White Snow. Even though there's decent plot in it, I think it's boring.
Professor?
No, babe, you're going to focus on Sword and Reason, and you're going to be Trickster of the Year. Cyril gets nothing.
Amazing.
My efforts were not in vain.
Look at all of them go.
Hope this is good for something.
This is true. Silver Snow and the Golden Deer roots are too similar. Silver Snow put me in a coffin. Silver Snow put me in a coffin. Pinned comment. Oh my god. That's too funny. True though, it is boring. And you lose the main character that you've been working with the whole time. I do think I am in agreement with Joey though. Blue Alliance is probably the strongest narratively, but Crimson Flower is very fun. Silver Snow is a flop. Verdant Wind does have a very good final map though. It's interesting that Nemesis only comes up in his, because that would make a lot of sense for the bookend of the game. Anywho. We needed Rhea and Silver Snow. That has been a common sentiment of today. Rhea, maybe even a Sothis. Who knows? There are no rules. It's a fake magic in a fake world. Let the little god girl out, you know? Anyways, I do think this is the end of the stream today. Thank you, Yuki, for becoming a member. Feel free to tip me on my coffee. Anybody else, if you're interested, you can also buy thanks. Anywho, I will see you guys during the week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, at 6 o'clock, 5:30, a little earlier in the evening, because then it doesn't interfere with dinner time. And then, yeah, I think we'll keep the Sunday 2 p.m. slot. It feels right to have an extra day. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for tuning in and spending a part of your Sunday with me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. I have dinner in an hour, so I need to get lost.